Hello and welcome back to this Trails to Azure Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we went and spoke to some people at Ernst's hospital, and then we travelled to a Monaco village and found ourselves some unlikely allies in the Hayu, and with that we get ourselves Rixia Mao to the team, Master Yin herself, and we opened ourselves up to a new Mains Mountain Path vault. So, without anything further to do, there is talks of more rebels here causing problems, so we are going to try and rendezvous with them. We found ourselves at a new Merkbar point, which is very handy. Resistance is somewhere on the mountain path. Should we head towards the mining village? I'm worried about the state of things in Mainz. That said, you thinking we should pay him another visit? Rosenberg Studio, one of the 13 factories. The Meister said he would speak to us if he felt inclined. Is that so? As it happens, I once tried to sneak into the workshop. The lower floors were a labyrinth I had to give up. You broke into Rosenberg? George, many moons since we last met. He's doing well for himself. What? You know the Meister? We are vaguely aware of each other's circumstances. Maybe with those snakes, but he is an old-fashioned craftsman. No doubt he is someone we can trust. Really now? We ought to drop by. I'd love to hear more about this society. I must propose a detour before continuing in the mains. Agreed, let's head over. Okay. We've now got the incredibly powerful Rixia Mao with us as well, Master Yin. And we also got a new CP for us as well, which is also very, very handy. So, let's head towards the Rosenberg Studio, see what's happening. Everything here is too weak for us to do. We're too strong for it right now. There is a Mains Mountain Path monster quest that we have locked in that we should probably do at some point, but for right now, we're going to stick with what we know. Rixia, with her big sword, is undeniably pretty strong. So let's see from there. Is there anything here worth... I was just seeing if the Mains Mountain Path monster is here, but he appears not to be. We're going to make our way through. Head to the studio, have an audience with Master Jorg, you know the one. See what we got ourselves into. Your thought would be that he's the one that created those ones. I hope he's still here. Considering the situation, I doubt he had been able to go anywhere else. That's right, I haven't. What the? A voice box? I figured you'll be showing up. And here comes the creepy-ass doll. The doll guide again. Come in. I don't have to remind you that you cannot guarantee your safety if you stray from the little one. Cautious as always, that man. Well, at least he's got a point. Saves us time. Set inside. Let's do it. So we head back into the Master Craftsman's studio, who looks like my granddad. Anyway, you brought in a rare guest. It's been a while, Divine Wolf. That it has, child of man. You've aged far worse than I have. You're still involved with those serpents by the looks of it. Some bonds will never break, even after you breathe your last. The same could be said of the pact that bound you, could it not? Certainly. They sound like old friends reminiscing. Yeah, it's a little hard to follow along with. In any case, you brought one of the Growser's dominions and the demon of the Eastern Quarter that tried to break in here. What an interesting lineup you've assembled. You got us there. My apologies for before. Mr. York, we've done everything we can to alleviate what's happening right now. Is there anything you can tell us that would help? Specifically, anything about the Society's movements? So you surmise by now the Society's position in this is simply to cooperate with the Qua family. Their focus, the Phantasmal Blaze Plan, has shifted to the next stage. The Erebonian Empire, to be more specific. What? He's right, another Anguis and multiple enforcers have already begun to act up over there. It's part of why the Growser couldn't spare the manpower for the situation here in Crossbell. It's not good. A lot is happening all over the continent right now. Shifting focus back to Crossbell, there are still very dangerous figures here. All prominent members of the society. Campanella, as well as the Angress, Professor Noritis, the woman known as Aranherd.
Just who is that woman? Her movements, reflexes, is there unlike anything I've seen?
I couldn't tell you where she gets her strength. She's known in society for her incomparable skill with a lance and strict moral code. She has Valkyries that follow her, young women she discovered, trained, and groomed for herself. She's said to have the strength equivalent to that of an enforcer.
So, they're as strong as Renoirs. I believe it. As far as I know, more goes into being an enforcer than pure combat strength. That means there are 6 members of the society in total, right?
You said they're only cooperating with the Qua family, right? Does it mean there's a chance they won't further involve themselves with a battle over Crossbell? Anything is possible. I'd be very wary of Professor Novoratus. He's particularly invested in his toys that receive the gift of Septorian's power. The extent of what I can tell you about their plans. That's all, huh?
Dealing with them will not be easy. As an aside, there is something I've been asked you since the last time we visited.
Are you currently performing maintenance on Padamatter?
What? It talked.
Just a routine checkup. The brat Novoratus is particularly taken by this machine. He's been too focused on his new toys that I do not think there is anything to worry about. However, in the event he turns to steal Padamatter, made preparations so he can escape easily.
I think I get it. Let me guess, in case of an emergency, he has a flight straight to Liberia where the Angel Slaughter is, doesn't he? Either way, what can I say for sure is that you and this professor must not get along very well.
You will never hear me deny that. The Gordius series was something I put my blood, sweat, and tears into. He stalled the development away and began conducting inhumane compatibility tests, and burdened a little girl like Red with it. Even if her connection was successful, testing that led her to be the optimal subject is unforgivable.
Understandable. That is no better than the kind of experiments the cult performed.
Allow me to follow up. He designed his own successors that can operate properly without the power of Septorian. The nerve of the impudence he has to call them combination of Gordius series. I want to wipe that smirk off his face and strangle that chicken neck of his for the last time he was here. Did you now? Calm down already. You've always gotten carried away when it comes to defending your creations. I digress. Regardless of how shameless he is, there's no denying he's a genius when it comes to technology and applied engineering. I've heard that in addition to remodeling and upgrading the archasms I designed, he's found a way how to mass produce them. If you believe you'll see what I mean at Stargaze's Tower and the Moon Temple.
We'll keep that in mind. It's news to me. Focusing on more locations themselves. Be correct in assuming they are guarding the large bells at each ruin?
Very likely. I've heard researching those artifact bells for yourself. But let you know if I come to any significant conclusions.
You'll do that? Where's all this generosity coming from?
I'm just as upset by the current state of affairs as you are. That Jack naps Novoratus too. Wouldn't mind repaying my associates in Arkansas who are victims in this mess.
It's easy to forget that at the beginning of all this, the stage and armor at Arkansas were destroyed in the raid.
Correct. I will rebuild them for them. All of this, I can say, I cannot overlook what the head of the Qua family, those Red Consolation people, have done. The daughter of the Qua family may be a long-time collector of my works, but it hardly matters.
Taking no prisoners. I understand why you feel that way. Your operation would be a tremendous help, to be honest. Let us know if there's anything you learn about the bells. So it feels like we've got to go to Stargazers and Moon Tower at some point. I thought I'd be lucky if he invited us in. Don't expect him to be leaving here with his corporation. I know what you mean. It must really be true that everyone in the society has their own motivations. Yes, that's part of what makes it so hard to grasp. But as far as the odd man is concerned, I don't see why we can't work with him. I have to agree, he must have his reasons for helping us.
Knowing George, he will make good on recovering valuable information in time. I would advise that you put it out of your minds for now and continue forward until he does. That we can do. Let's start making our way to the mining village. We need to make contact with the resistance forces and find out where they stand.
Understood. Back to the old dusty trail.
Okay, I'll see you guys when we get there.
Okay, hold on, I can sense. Incoming military.
What? Okay. These ones again. They're coming. Indeed they are.
Shall we see a twin dragon strike? There's no point really. True Parasite Dance will take out most of them, right? Okay, no, apparently not. Which is a little bit annoying. Take out one. Let's wait for them all to come in. Can I hit? I'll take out these three if I can. Okay, there's one. These things are fucking relentless, man. Thelas, let's obviously heal up Reis. Craft will do a raging spin. Oh, I've got fucking... I forgot that apparently I've got blind onto one of them, which isn't ideal. Thelas here again. God damn it. Avalon Gate. Thelas onto your boy. Thelas onto... See if this... how this does for us. I would like to heal up myself, to be honest. Get a counter off a tier for ourselves. As long as we Frixia don't die, for fuck's sake. You're meant to be Master Yin, you're meant to be like the most powerful of all of us. And yet you keep on dying. It's very frustrating. Let's use the broad axe here. Try and take out at least one of these. We've got one of them. We get a counter off as well. Heal yourself is probably the best bet. Take one out there. Nicely done. Nice. And then this should be a fairly easy one for us to plash onto here. Nicely done. Huh? What? They're fleeing towards the tunnel. Something may happen in your mains. Ray Constellation has begun hunting down the resistance. Oh, didn't do the French accent. Let's go and try and help out with the resistance indeed. Right, let's go ahead and use some of these arts. It's our best bet, so let's go. We'll hunt down the monster before the next episode. I think that's probably the best way to do it. They're all long anyway. It's pitch black. Wait, they cut the lights. Where am I? Oh god. Lloyd. Oh, fucking mines. Put mines in here too. Orbital contact mines, joined by the Force Plus, they're anti-tank. Move quickly and watch your every step. We're just going to go... We're going to go at the corners. We're not going to travel anywhere near. Now, what I want to know is it going to stop me from trying to go down this way? Moon Temple should be heading away towards mains. Okay. Head right in the corners. Boom. Easily done. Here we go. I hear combat. About 10 Selch. Likely engaged in deep in the mountains away from the path. Okay. We're definitely going to use up some of these Terror Bombs. And use an EP charge. Some of the more prominent members. Let's go. We're going to get hit with a scene. What is this? Barbed wire to seal off. Fighting happenings further inside. No choice but find a way around. That's probably going to be through a path, right? Lloyd! A sniper. Up there! And surprised you were able to detect me. Well done. You were waiting to ambush us? Of course! Instead you come in the moment you set foot in the tunnel. Surprised how far you've gotten with crossbow martial law. Find the grounds such as Merkbar. So you forget who I am? Battle resistance is bad news. Our unit's already pricing wiping them out. They're putting up a good fight, it'll be over soon. It didn't break until you're sitting this one out. Hell we are! Side night will break through. Ain't nothing happening, good lady. Oh god.
We seem to be surrounded.
This is bad. Lloyd Bannings, Commander of Red Constellation, grab the bits. I will be your opponent. Battle, everyone. Okay. Then we're gonna have to wait for them all to kind of come in a bit further to us. So let's try and there we go. There's one. Wait for them to come in a little bit, and then we'll hit them with some. Stop dying! For fuck's sake! Stop dying! I think we've got to use one of those Celestial EX's ones here. I think that's the best idea. Nice. A galleon tower. Heal from the sides. Heal, Tio. Brought him in though. Fuck's sake. These are becoming a lot harder than I thought they would be. Nice. We take out one at least. Heal one here. Stop dying. Use this on yourself, Wazzy. Tio is going to die. That's fine. I've kind of come used to that. Use this. Take out as many of these as I can. There's one. Athelis on two. She's going to have a miss. That's fine. My god, can these people stop fucking dying? I know it's me doing it, but still. Go, we've taken out one. It's good for me. Heal up, Wazzy. Cool, that's one. Two. Okay, so we're going to have to use the art here, I think. Thelis to here. Stay alive for now. Nice. I think right now we're actually better off just trying to take out these. There's one. Stop killing everyone, for fuck's sake. One here, take out two. From here. Fuck me. I think we're better off trying to take it all. We might even die here. Anyway, there we go. Okay, we're going to retry it. God damn it, guys. Okay. Wait for them to come in. As we get a critical Avalon's Gate as well. And then from here, we can just take them all out with this. Oh, nice. We can certainly take out most of them. Let's use this again, and then we'll just use a Celestial Bomb on you girl. Here, and then Broad Axe. Takes out one. Fuck, stop killing everyone, for fuck's sake. We're just going to go ahead and heal. And then from here, go like this. Wolsey doesn't get healed. He doesn't get the level up, which is fine, but a little bit annoying. But we do get some of the Celestial Bombs. The Red Constellation continues to live up to its reputation. Dealing with that sniper on the high ground on us is more than we bargained for. You put up a decent fight, I expect from my young master's comrades, but you lost the fight before it began. There's nothing you can do. Now surrender quietly and... What? What was that? Could it be? They made it in time. It's going to be the wolves. And it's not. It's Morel. As backup. Wolves. Sights back. Is that second Lieutenant Morel with their forces with them? Manji Mats. See how he had a big ol'... Of course. Gah. Well. Randy. Yo, it's been a minute. Well done. You were able to take on a sniper on my level by surprise. Well, it would have gone badly if not for our wolven pals. It's your own fault for getting distracted by them. You got me there. Looks like you're stuck using a standard issue stun. How can you defeat me without the blade rifle? You said I was stuck with it. Berserker's where I want it, in my back pocket. The last time I whipped it out, you had old Gomer fix it for me. No matter how strong this thing is, it's way less useful when the engine's busted. I'm only going to use it when I need it. Fair enough. And you're right, you don't. That one strike was enough to wreck my rifle's precision. The tides have turned against me. Do yourself a favor and retreat. Deliver this message to Uncle. Next time we meet, I'm kicking your ass better to hell and back. Understood. It's time you found your resolve, young master. Retreat. As we found ourselves with Randy. Nice. I thought it would be Randy. Randy, good to see you. Sup? Nice job back there. So I expect to find you guys hiking my way up anytime soon. Glad you're in one piece, Lloyd Seeker. You too, Randy. Did you manage to escape? Yeah, busted out my own and then joined up Morel's crew. Been helping out the resistance around these parts ever since. Glad today didn't end with me pushing up daisies, cause holy shit. Yeah, well, it was a close call. I'm glad you're alright. It's all thanks to Sight's back. No kidding. Didn't expect them to help us at a time like this. Did you call them over? As insurance, yes. I also instruct them to follow closely those Jaeger's actions. Cool. Wait, what the fuck? How the hell are you talking? It's been long enough. Hold up, why is Wesley in that snazzy getup? How's Rixie doing here? Didn't you go and recruit her too, Lloyd? It's a long story. Wendy. We've received confirmation the enemy forces have retreated. We can hold out a little longer. Let's make some good news. Long time no see, Second Lieutenant. I'm glad to see you're doing well. Likewise, it's good to see you're all okay. You got yourself one interesting group. It's a lot of explaining to do. If it's cool with you, should we take a break and swap intel? Music to my ears.
Of course.
Grace, what are you doing here? Of course she's doing this. Well, there's a teensy-weensy problem that it's impossible to stay in Crossbell, so I crashed Randy out of his base as a war correspondent and camera woman. I'd prefer she'll take some shelter somewhere else. Anywhere else, though.
It pretty much covers her story. Got a whole lot more to share, though. So let's say we catch up. So Maines is held up as an independent, which is good to hear. So that's how it is. We really are in a hole this time. What's worse, Keto, is...
That is so nutso that even if I wrote an article about it, I don't think anyone would buy it. Let me guess, you're gonna go through hell and high water to take her back, ain't you?
Of course we are.
Was there ever any doubt? The resistance will be fine, Randy. Don't worry about us. The reason you joined in the first place was to save your friends, isn't that right?
Yeah, but... It isn't that simple now, is it?
No question that you're having your muscle back in the team would be a great help. Our resistance was originally just a group of stubborn CGF members who couldn't accept the Defense Force ways. You're not one of us, Randy. You left the CGF and found other comrades to fight with. Besides, we have the wolves on our side now.
That is correct. I've instructed them to maintain vigil here. They will benefit you greatly in battles here in the mountains.
Thanks a bunch, Scruffy. Teotot, count me in. Got a job to do. Both SSS and Keto's family. It's more like it. Excellent answer. How encouraging. Yes, I guess it is. You mind if I tag along? If you what? Oh, here it comes. I can tell you're going to be the center of all the action. I'd be remiss if not to let the chance slip by like this.
I don't know about this.
Guess we can make room for you. Abbas might not be happy about having a journalist on board though. He isn't the only one. I cannot afford to end up in the article either. Don't worry, your pretty little heads. I write a whole mountain of articles about you, and but now's not the time for that. Scope in everyone's mind is happening to the newly independent state of Crossbell. Real side of the story is the new deceitful regime is going to fall on.
Indeed. What side of history?
Simply put, the entire continent is in chaos. I can't deny Professor Cry is one of the causes. Will our woes be abated simply by casting him aside?
Sure, but...
She's right about that. Things are going to be difficult for the state. Around 100 years when Calvard became a democracy, the revolutionists of the time were guilty of a lot of sordid things. Assassinations were commonplace. There was even a conspiracy similar to the raid on Crossbell that expired. But in retrospect, Calvins view those as justified. Perhaps Krah's actions are going to be viewed in a similar light someday.
They would have been carried out by Yin, yes.
I can go along with him and his cronies after whistling what I've seen. That's why I want to go with you. I want to see the path Crossbell will take. How history will reflect that decision. Tagging along with you guys is only the way I'm going to do it.
Grace. She had put a lot of thought.
Entirely different person when you speak so seriously. I can't deny that I think a lot of fun too, you know. Don't forget I've gained a lot of good sources while working at the news. What if I said I hook you up with some info within the city?
It's actually very true.
As long as I don't wind up in the article. Same here. Good luck convincing Abbas. Oh yeah, let's do this. We're going to bag up Fold Surprise.
Good luck with that one, Grace. I don't think we're going to have time to help you with that.
I was wrong to think Joyce has changed.
Were you? Probably not. Probably very on the money, right? Immediate Pants Moreover assistant said the goodbyes and returned to the base of the mountains. So I'm guessing now we're going to get an opening at West Crossbell.
Man, get a load of this. Hard to think the church has all these stashed away.
I remind you not to write a word of this in your publication. Should this information be published, do not expect to receive cooperation from the church.
Evie gets a feeling even if she did, people would pass it off as Crossbell Times acting like a gossip. That happens when people write out about Ouroboros. Wazi. Relax, my word's golden. It's tempting to write about Rixie and Mao's true identity as the mysterious Yin, though. Please do not.
Hey, Lloyd. Is having her tech line really a good idea? Well, at the very least, she's not going to bow back on her word. Found another one. Potential site in West Crossbell.
Midway point on West Crossbell Highway. 4 near the road that leads to the police academy and prison. Got it. Station at Belgar Gate, which is why she'd only the other direction. This isn't good in either. Okay. Scout the defense force doing and take care of any potential cryptids. Understood. And with that, I'm going to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, where we take on that mains monster, and we'll go do the other one too. Peace.